Hello, I'm Purvi Tekchandaney. In previous video, we discussed about slant and size of the handwriting. This video covers spacing between the lines, spacing between the words, spacing between the letters in a single word, and zone of the handwriting analysis. Spacing between the lines indicate your uh, organizing and planning capacity. That is long time also and short term also, means day to day also. Whatever is the trend, that will be same habit is there for the day to day planning. The similar habit will be there for the planning for the long term also. Correct. So that is indicated by the spacing between the lines. Then spacing between the words is the word is the, you can say, the person himself. So how much space he wants to keep between him and the people around him. And spacing between the letters in a word is the time the person wants to give to himself. Time, energy, everything included. Okay. So when the line spacing is entangled, that is the spacing is so narrow that the few of the letters are also interfering with, they are overlapping or they are interfering with other letters of the other line. This indicates poor planning and organizing capabilities. Either the, so the person is very busy and confused. I mean, this person will always be busy because he is not taking out time to plan things. So when you don't plan things, you take up things as they come, you will always be busy because you are not giving time for planning, so you don't know your priority. Correct. So this person will always be busy. And if any emergency is coming, he will be extra stressed also because there is no planning, so there is no space for accommodating emergency or some special needs. Okay, so this will definitely affect the quality of the work. Unentangled means the average line spacing, not very wide, just as required, so that the two lines are separated. Okay, and no word is overlapping. I mean, the no alphabet is also overlapping. So this indicates very good planning capability. The person is disciplined and organized. Okay, and he his planning is to the optimum. And so whenever there is some emergency or anything, last minute changes, he has the capacity to accommodate that, give attention to that. Okay? And this is wide line spacing. So this is more than the required. So this definitely indicates good planning and organizing capabilities, but it also indicates the person has lots of free time, or he can be lazy also. Okay, but whatever it is, he has planned for this, that he can plan so that he can get time for lazing around. Okay, and then variable. So again, variable line spacing indicates poor planning and poor organizing capabilities, and it also indicates little bit indiscipline. They will also not be able to accommodate last minute changes and emergencies. So in stress. Okay, then is the word spacing. So when a person is keeping so much space between the two words, means he wants to keep that much space between him and the people around him. So he's a private person. He needs his own time. He will all work at his own space. He will, in fact, he will like to work independently rather than in the team. Okay. And whenever we are talking about work, it is not just professional, it is like whatever your day to day activities also. Narrow word spacing. So these are the people who will always like to be among people. No space between them and the people around them. Okay, so they would not like to be alone. They will always be in a group. If they are alone, they will feel insecure and sometimes fearful also. Okay, and they are so much concerned about the people around it that sometimes they will forget their own priorities. So this, with respect to it, like you will have to look for other qualities also, but generally this will indicate less success. Okay.
Chances of less, either they will not achieve success, or even if they are achieving, it will be less than what is expected. Average, balance between the two, not very wide and not very narrow also. So these people, they will have time for themselves also and for others also. They will, they can work in team also, they can work independently also, depending on the work and depending on the situation. Okay, so this also indicates that they are flexible. Then variable word spacing. So this is something. So this whenever there is a variable word spacing, it also indicates that when the gap between the two words is more. For example, here, so that means the person has lost his flow, lost his spontaneity. So that means he stopped to think something. So that generally indicates some hiding, some either he's hiding something or lying or manipulating something at this particular thing. So what is written there that needs to be, what does it mean? So detailed studies are required. Okay. Then is the letter spacing, that is the person giving time for himself, time and energy. So when it is wide, that means he is concerned about his own appearance. So he gives that much time. So this person are generally well groomed and well presented, well dressed. Okay. Narrow letter spacing, they spend less time on such things. Okay. So they are giving less time for themselves, so they have more time for others. Average letter spacing, that is the balance between the two. Okay, not spending too much time on self and not spending too much time on others also, balancing them. Okay, then variable, this requires detailed studies. Then we learned about the zones. Correct. Upper zone, middle zone, lower zone. So these are the middle zone alphabets. They will always be in middle zone, except we did Z. If it is cursive writing, it will come in lower zone alphabet. Correct. Then these are upper zone alphabets. So, so middle zone will always be present. So these are upper zone alphabets. Then these are lower zone alphabets. And this is the only alphabet in English which occupies all three zones. Okay, small letter F. Okay, then upper zone indicates all activities related to brain, intelligence, patience, memory, vision, ideas, planning. All those things will be denoted by the upper zone letters. Middle zone is the action zone. Okay, so it indicates energy levels, confidence, day-to-day activities, your lifestyle, dressing style, your communication, even social interpersonal relations. Okay? And lower zone indicates all earthly desires, money, sex, sports, physical drive. Okay. Generally, if you see sports person, they will have a very prominent lower zone, even in their autographs also. The all celebrity sports person generally you will see.